guys, welcome back to the channel. How is everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody is doing well. In today's video, guys, we are going to be talking about Swamp Thing in 4K, coming to us from the MVD Classic Rewind collection. Now, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I believe this is the first outing into 4K for the MVD Classic Rewind collection, with the second one being Ghoulies that comes out, I believe, sometime in September. And I just got done watching it, just got in the mail the other day, just watched it, and I want to talk about it a little bit. So I've never seen Swamp Thing. I was always intrigued by it. I never read the comics. This movie is based off the DC comics. Never read the comics, but I was always a little bit intrigued about Swamp Thing, and always kind of wanted to see it and just never did. And I found out maybe 2 months ago or so that it was actually directed by Wes Craven, which I did not know, which obviously for me, I'm really getting into Wes Craven. That, that raised my interest, piqued my interest even more. So I was super excited to check this one out on 4K. Now, like I said, I'd never seen it before. I thought it was going to be kind of hokey and just kind of silly and goofy. I mean, just kind of based on the front image there a little bit in the front. You'd think it's going to be a little hokey and goofy. And I'll be honest with you, the tone to this movie is quite serious. I mean, outside of the fact of, some of the practical effects or the costumes, that they wore, during the movie, which are a little bit silly. It was early 80s, 1982, I believe. But other than that, I mean, it's a fairly serious toned movie with some bad dudes. There's some dudes in here that are not good. And I was a little surprised by that. I thought it was going to be a little bit more goofy and just kind of quirky and some of that, and it really is not. That caught me by surprise, which I thought was a cool element. I really liked that. Overall, as a movie, I really did enjoy it. Much more than I actually thought I was going to. So this is actually a pretty good release. I'm just going to go over real quick some of the stuff you get. So like you saw in the beginning of the video, you get a slip cover. There's no reversible artwork. It's just the same artwork that's underneath here. You do get two versions of the movie. You get an unrated version and the theatrical version, which I think is PG. And I got to tell you, I watched the unrated version, and it's pretty graphic at times. There's some nudity, and I'm not really sure the PG theatrical, what they cut out, because, I mean, they're both about the same length, but that unrated one definitely could not pass for a PG rating. So if you're picking this up and you have kids that are watching it, just keep in mind, maybe stick to the PG theatrical version. The unrated, at times, got a little intense, and there's nudity, and got a little violent, and stuff like that. So that's just something to keep in mind. But yeah, you do get two versions of the movie. You get a 4K. You get the 4K and the Blu-ray. So it's presented in Dolby Vision with HDR. You get the DTS HD Master Audio. There's a whole lot of special features on here. There's commentaries. There's some behind-the-scenes stuff. I'm not going to go through every little bit, but you do get a good amount of special features. I'll just put that up there, and you can try to freeze it there if you want and read it, or just go online and check it out. But you do, they are not light on the special features, I'll tell you that. But yeah, overall, just as like the packaging and what you get is an overall pretty solid release. Let's delve a little bit into how it actually looks and sounds. We'll start with sound. I had no issues. I thought the sound sounded really good. I don't really have anything else to compare it to. I've never heard, this is the only time I've ever seen it. It's the only audio track I've ever heard with it. So I don't know if there's been past ones that are better or things are missing or this or that. I don't know. But for me, the average guy, I had no issues with the sound. As far as picture, it's a stellar outing for them for the first time out. I thought it looked really good. I was really impressed. I didn't feel like it had any, it wasn't scrubbed clean. I didn't feel like there was any sort of any tampering with the picture. It held a nice grain. Some scenes a little bit grainier than others, but I felt like I was watching a movie from the 1980s, the early 1980s. The HDR definitely really helps. You can see the dark boldness in the colors, the green of the tree, the different colors within the shirt, like the people's shirts, stuff like that, the sky. One thing that I really did notice is there's a couple scenes where there's fire. The fire was really vibrant. Sometimes when you see like an explosion or fire, it's super, super grainy. And this had a little bit of that, but I mean, it was really, you could, and I don't know if I'm assuming that might be that HDR in there, but the fire was really, really vibrant. And overall, I thought that like the skin tones were really good on the close-up shots. The grain level was really nicely controlled. There was only one or two scenes in there that I was like, wow, that's really, really grainy. Otherwise, I thought the grain was pretty minor, but still there, obviously still present. And overall, I thought it looked fantastic. I was super happy. Watching this movie made me excited to see what we're going to get with Ghoulies when that comes out in September. But overall, I was a big fan of this. And honestly, I think somebody just put something up. I feel like I'll look, but there was somewhere somebody had this movie going for only like $23, which was like $10 or $11 cheaper than everywhere else. I can't remember where it was, but if I can find where it was, I'll put a link in the description. Otherwise, I'll just put a link in the description to Amazon where you can purchase this if you want. But overall, I think this is a fantastic release. So I didn't actually throw in the Blu-ray. I just watched the 4K, so I didn't really compare the two, and I haven't owned any past Blu-ray, so I don't have that to compare to. But the 4K that I saw on here, I thought was absolutely fantastic. I thought it looked really good. That HDR, sometimes the HDR, it doesn't do a whole lot for movies. I felt like I could see the boldness. I felt like it really did something for this movie. And overall, I was very happy with it. I was happy with the presentation, the poster, the slipcover, the artwork, the special features you get. Overall, I think this is a fantastic release, and I highly recommend picking it up. But that's it, guys. That's all I got for you today. I just want to do this quick little review for you. I gave it 2 thumbs up. I enjoyed the movie and I enjoyed the release, and I thought the 4K looked really, really good. So if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Let me know you guys like what I'm doing. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below. Have you seen Swamp Thing? Did you pick this up? What did you think of it? Did you agree with what I had to say about it? Did you not? Let's finish the conversations in the comments below, guys. I love talking about this stuff. You guys are amazing as always. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.